Hi, it's Keith at Shatter Farms, and we're here today to try to take some of the mystery out of fertilizing. We have some people, we watch the TV and see the commercials of people out there just spraying their beds and fertilizing, just spraying everything. Well, that's not really what you want to do. There's a couple different types of fertilizer. We want to make sure you're using the right fertilizer on the right plants. So to start off, we've got some fertilizers that are higher in nitrogen. The one you mix with water, the one is a sustained release, you just sprinkle in there. And they're for your heavy feeders like petunias, calibrachoa, your annuals that are you really want to grow and you really want to get good flowers on them. You want to feed heavy. The next kind of fertilizer that we're going to talk about is a liquid fertilizer. It's Nature Source, and it's a great fertilizer. We use this in our greenhouse for everything starting out, and it's available to the consumer, and it is great for you can use it on your vegetables some. It's good for house plants, it's good for geraniums, begonias. It's just a great all-around easy to use fertilizer. It's got a pump on it. If you want to go with just one kind of fertilizer, this is probably the one to go with. For perennials, you don't want to use these on perennials. What they do is they cause too much fast growth. You'll get a lot of top growth, and you might think everything's looking super, but it's growing too fast, getting too tall, and you're not getting good root development, you're not getting good crown development, which is what this Planttone is going to do. It's just going to release the nutrients slower and a more steady release and a more steady growth. So this is what you want to do for your shrubs, your trees, your perennials. Use this, not this. Right here for your garden, this is Planttone. I started using this, it's been quite a few years ago now in my own garden, and you used to have a lot of trouble with blossom end rot on tomatoes and peppers even. And since I've been using this, I've hardly had any. This is what you want for your vegetables, and you can use it on everything, but tomatoes and peppers especially. Don't use this on your tomatoes. It causes too much growth. Use this. One last thing, this is iron, and with our soils being a little high pH, I use this. I've just started using this on my hydrangea, the paniculatas, because I had some yellow leaves in certain areas. So if you're getting chlorotic leaves on some of your shrubs, then you might want to use a little bit of this a couple times a year, sprinkle it around and rake it in, and it'll help to keep your leaves green. So there's not a one fertilizer fits all, but it's not that complicated, and you can do it. Just come and ask us for the right fertilizer for the right plant, and we'll have you going and have your plants green and flowering. We'll see you in the greenhouse.